Babu ready? Cameraman ready? Action! Action! A small word from our sponsors. Are you looking for an agency which can take care of all your digital marketing services while you focus on the business development? Then MNV Digital is the perfect solution for you. MNV Digital is a 360-degree digital marketing service based out of Hyderabad. Starting with lead generation, drone shoots, video marketing for your products, or social media branding, they've got it all. Check them out with the link in the bio. Welcome to the podcast. This is the fifth episode, fifth iteration of our DaPod series. And for this podcast, we have my dear friend Sharan over here.
Hi all.
Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much.
How are you? What's up?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm living the life, I guess. I'm doing what
What
I
life
like.
are you living then?
I'm doing what I like.
Okay.
I've been wanting to do a podcast for a long time, and finally I have the setup, I have the ring light, I have the mics with me right now. So I have a good room. Not
Yeah,
good
right.
acoustics though, but I am doing
At least
fine.
you're improving for at least
Yeah.
episodes, right?
Yeah,
That's fine.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we had one mic. No, we had a small button mic. in
Yeah,
the
I
first
remember the
episode.
first episode where you had a black cloth in your
Oh,
background. Yeah.
Look at where we are. We have a
Yeah. We have a good damn setup, man. We have an IKEA background.
we have a laptop down here as well.
Yeah.
So
And please
oh yeah,
don't forget
So
that
so
Mr. Itachi.
what was his name? The shadow of protector of the village or something like that. I guess. He had a very good nickname, Itachi.
Boss just
Oh,
said that, right?
Yeah, you're not Itachi's.
No.
You're not an Itachi fan.
Nah.
You're a
Jiraya guy.
Jiraya guy. Jiraya is good, but Itachi has sacrificed so much for
No
us.
man, even our sage has sacrificed so much.
What?
He's a legendary Saiyan man.
He has sacrificed his entire village for the sake of.
In the every arc, Jiraiya has made a legends, right? He was a teacher to fourth Hokage.
Oh yeah, he was a fourth Hokage's teacher, and he was also Pain's master as well. Right? He was Pain's a little bit. He moved.
He influenced him.
Yeah, and look where did it get him? Killed by a student.
Spoiler alerts.
Oh shit! Spoiler. You don't even know Pain, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. So, who was the third
Sounds
student?
very wrong though.
Yeah. Who was his third student after Pain? Oh, it was Naruto,
It was Naruto.
obviously. And, oh yeah, we'll get into. Oh, you know Naruto. Okay. You can speak, you know that. So yeah.
Yeah, our actual chief guest.
Yes,
Mr.
our chief guest,
Yeah.
Miss Haripriya.
The girl behind the camera.
Yeah, the one who's making all this possible.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not. I think it's been. Oh, we wasted 3 minutes. All right, let's get into the topic. So, what do you want to talk about? We can talk. I have a lot of things in my mind that we generally used to talk about. And,
Yeah.
and I want-
We used to talk at 12 o'clock, sitting, just chatting random stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have time back then. We were like, okay,
Yeah.
we were just
What we know each other from last 15 years or something, I guess.
since childhood.
Yeah.
More than 15. I'm 23 now. I'm probably 20 years, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
It's been great.
You're 24.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, I'm 24.
oh.
Yeah. So let's start with what? Give me an idea. I wrote down. We can talk about AI. We can talk about the stock market. Yeah, let's talk about stock market. A good. Have you seen that? Have you seen the recent news? Nifty and Sensex are at
Yeah,
an all-time
all-time high.
and they've been hitting that mark for the past 3 days.
Yes.
All-time highs. What's your PNL?
Mine.
Uh-huh.
Actually,
Give me a percentage. You don't have to- What's your percentage?
Before Adani got very backlash, it was what plus 500%.
What?
It actually peaked at 500, but I withdrawed my Adani at 200%, I guess.
Your total PNL of your portfolio was
plus
500%.
Yeah, I bought Adani at what? 800-ish. I bought Adani at 800.
Where is it now? Or where was it when it was at peak? What was the peak of Adani?
3,000. It went to 3,000 if I'm not wrong.
You had a 500%
In
gain.
Adani, I had very much. But later, when Adani got backlash, I withdrawed at 200%. I took the profit. That's fine.
Oh man, that's great. I don't even want to reveal my PNL now after you told me yours.
Now I don't even watch my
It's been a while.
dashboard. Yeah, I don't care now.
It's just a few news
Yeah,
news popping in. Okay,
yeah.
Sensex is right. That means okay, I'm on profit. That's all. But yeah, I've been investing in small cases. Like you, I don't invest in direct stocks.
I actually go for IPOs if I have.
Have you get any IPOs?
No, sadly not.
Not even one.
No,
And
I've invested in. I applied for Paytm, Zomato, and Harsha Constructions or something if I'm not wrong. And
I'm sure you're glad you didn't get Paytm.
yeah. Actually, I wanted to short Paytm at one point, but it's okay.
My God, what a failure that whole IPO was.
I wonder what went wrong. Actually, they were the pioneers of making Paytm
Digital
Mall. Yeah.
I think they had competitors a lot. They didn't have a USP.
Not the USP, I guess they went too fast with what they wanted to be. They were establishing their, digital payments, and then they got into tickets, like train tickets and all. At least that was fine with that, but later at the Paytm Mall,
Paytm Bank.
Yeah, Paytm Bank.
Payments Bank.
Yeah, the first, I guess, my first account was also a Paytm Bank account.
Actual bank account.
Yeah, the actual bank account was my Paytm Bank back in my bachelor's.
No wonder you wanted to invest in Paytm.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know where it went wrong.
Yeah, it's probably the fact that they didn't have any differentiating factor with all the other payment apps.
And actually, they had a good marketing and ads also. I wonder where it went. After they went public, it was actually very bad to them.
It was.
They were
constantly 70% or 80% of.
They had their major stakeholders also getting down.
Alibaba was.
Yeah, Alibaba was one of the biggest. Yeah, even the Paytm Mall was taken care of Alibaba, if I'm not wrong. Everything, I mean, at least what I could have seen is the things which were listed in Paytm Mall, they were also available in Alibaba and the same images.
It was probably Alibaba's way to get into the Indian market.
Yeah.
And before Alibaba went down in the China markets, maybe they did it. So, oh my God, that was a great news back then.
Yeah. I like Jack Ma, man.
Yeah. He's an innovator, he's an entrepreneur.
He's a very good entrepreneur. His story is very inspiring.
It is. I was really shocked when the government pulled out the Hong Kong their IPO. It was the world's biggest IPO after Saudi something. Saudi oil company was the biggest IPO back then.
Okay.
And they triumphed that to be the biggest IPO, and it was a complete failure, and he's underground right now.
Yeah, I wonder where is he.
He's probably dead.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
like the amount of wealth he has, he might have just went somewhere.
Well, it's China.
He must have just pulled the trigger, man.
It's China. You never know with the governance that they have, with the control that they want over their population.
I don't think so. Going political is not that great.
Makes sense. So yeah, coming back to our Indian market scenario. So you invest in a lot of singular stocks, singular companies.
Yeah, I actually my interest is to get into a particular company or get into someone's vision. Like somebody will have a vision of their company. So I would like to invest in those areas. Adani was not that case. Adani was just my...
Well, you had a 200% gain on that.
Yeah.
Let's not be so greedy. But
I wish I would never pull my stocks from Adani. I like that guy, man.
You like the guy?
Yeah, I like that guy.
Okay. How,
He'll make something like he'll become the next guy.
He would be. With the way the government is unknowingly pushing him.
We don't know that. There's no clear evidence.
Okay, let's not get political again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mostly invest in just small cases baskets. I want to be safe with what's happening. I've invested in a stock called Zomato.
I know that.
When it was after their IPO, when it was at 160 rupees.
Shit, man, that's so sad.
Yeah, I invested at 160 rupees per share, and it was at 190, and I was like, okay, nice profits and all. Then I don't remember watching the news, and someday it just tanked to 67, 70 rupees.
Yeah, I remember that.
That is the only red
Now
one.
there is a memes where what Zomato is less than tomato.
Yeah. I think tomato is at around 100 rupees per kg, I guess.
Yeah.
100, 120 rupees. My God. Zomato was a vibe back then. I mean, I was happy that, I invested in a single stock and acha chala. But my God, it's so
For
bad.
me, it was Adani. Like, I used to do intraday at one point. Every day my go-to stock was Adani Enterprises. In the morning, I used to wake up, watch Adani. At one point, I used to take my bookings. Then, fine, if it's going up or down.
You got good money via that?
Never. Intraday is actually a very scam.
That's a story.
I don't encourage people who do intraday.
That never is the whole sum of what.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to know what intraday is,
Never do intraday. If you actually getting into stocks, don't. That would be.
Not a financial advice, by the way. We're not financial influencers.
But I would actually suggest not to.
Yeah.
Know what is happening, then do it. Don't take any.
Or invest in baskets like.
Yeah, that is actually the safest medium and a good way to make wealth.
I have, when we were on a downhill back 2 or 3 months ago, I dipped a little. But right now, because of the baskets that I've invested in, I think I'm at I won't say crazy profits. I'm at a 15% PNL right now. It's consistent. I've been consistent like that. It's just that, you bifurcate your money into gold, you into 50, Nifty 250.
Do you even keep in red bonds?
I think some of I'm not sure. See, that's the reason I take my advice from the big financial influencers and I just invest in those baskets. So I don't.
And tell me about crypto now. Talking about the finance influencers and crypto. So it's a very good combination.
It is. I have taken inspiration from some greats like Elon Musk.
Yeah. And where did it get you?
Oh God, it is very bad. I've invested more than 1 lakh at a point of time. And I don't know the exact number of my PNL right now, but I definitely know that it is below 60. It's at somewhere 50 to 60,000. I'm definitely at a 40% loss if I'm were to write down all the numbers and calculate my PNL. But no.
Does dad know about that?
Oh yeah, he invested half of it. Half of it is his money. So yeah, he knows about it. See, I told him before that you're putting money in crypto, this is not your money from now on. Just forget about it. If we gain money, we gain it. If we don't, we have never invested in crypto. That used to go for every stock market, every investments back in the day.
Yeah.
But I think stock market compared to crypto is a little bit safer with all the regulations, I would say.
Actually, in what I feel about crypto is, like back in I don't know if you know the story, the Face Clan had made a crypto effect, or it was supporting one cryptocurrency.
What was Face Clan?
The Face org,
Okay.
the gaming org. They were actually supporting, or I don't know exactly the coin which they were advertising. It was just a pump and down.
Yeah, after coins and crypto are pumping down.
So that is my the scary part about crypto.
Yeah, the regulation.
And even about the wallets, everything is digital and every digital thing is hackable. I don't know.
I think that's your quote.
Yeah, how secure I would like to get offline at one point in my life.
You can't do that with hard wallets. to be honest.
Yeah, we can do that.
There is a way, but yet again, your money still is in the ecosystem of blockchain.
So even if you're in the banking sector, everything is cloud, right? So I don't think so. Me getting offline, that won't ever happen. So,
Yeah, we will only go more digital
Yeah.
rather than going on a backtrack.
I would like to be in
Safe.
that. Yeah.
Okay, let's just remove the aspect of investments and the returns from crypto.
I like the technology though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I want to get that.
So at least, like, if we consider what previously would be, the major players were like they were
Banks.
controlling the whole market.
Yes.
Now people started with this
Revolution,
blockchain.
Bitcoin revolution.
Yeah. Now peer-to-peer communication. That's
True.
fine.
It
At
is
least it has some good things, and the bad thing is a double-edged sword is what I would say. Like somewhere we are like we come at a like I would say the middle place where we have money to invest, but not so much that we can forget our losses.
True.
So it's a risk.
It's a risk, yes.
But as a technology, I would say it is a great thing. Like we used to have like torrents.
Yes.
That
Oh
is
my
what
God,
we
the day
are.
of torrents. Before OTT, man. we used
The
to
whole
torrent
culture, the like what we have right now. We used to watch wait 8 hours to download one
Exactly.
torrent
One
and
movie or
watch
one
one movie.
episode.
Damn, dude.
Torrents were some real
Yeah.
shit back in the day.
We used to share a file for an hour or so just to watch the movie.
Yes. Super Beam.
Yes, movie, man.
I'm sure your Gen Z people might not know. I don't think you even know something called Super Beam. So Super Beam was a how could I say? It's a
Grandfather for sharing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know Share It? So you don't know Share It?
Share it, yes.
Yeah. So there was an app. There was an app before Share It called Super Beam, which used to do something like Share, but it was very slow back then. And we used to share movies via Share It. So Super Beam. And each movie would have been like 45 minutes or so. We used to just keep our phones aside like that.
Great time, man. Great time.
You had a Xylo.
Yeah.
Xylo.
Zolo A500S. That was my first phone, Android. It was what, Jelly Bean, if I'm not wrong. I used to root that phone and use it. Damn, dude. I used to. I guess.
You rooted that phone?
Yeah, I've rooted that phone, but I guess the main era was of Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Everyone were playing Pokemon Go, and I used to play Ingress because Pokemon Go was not supported on my handset.
What is Ingress?
Ingress is same as Pokemon Go. You have Pokestops where you swipe and you get balls and rewards. Right? In Ingress also, we will create. There is a red and a blue clan.
So
We'll make a mesh network.
Game. It's a different game.
It's a different game with the same creators.
Just Pokemon had a Pokemon event, so it got hyped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
So, I
after
think I remember-
Pokemon, they have made some wizard stuff, which was themed Harry Potter theme with the same makers. I don't remember.
But was this was before COVID?
It was before COVID, way before COVID, man.
I remember people at Khairtabad, they were at Khairtabad metro station.
Yeah,
I
dude.
think that was the hotspot back in the day, I guess.
Yeah, and that and our Tangman.
Oh, Tangman.
Every statue would have a Pokestop.
God. That was
I remember me and my friends used to buy power banks only for the game. Go to Tangman, just spend 3 hours or something. Back then we were not having those gym fights and all.
Okay.
Just there would be a gym. We need to keep. We need to store a Pokemon. That's it. But it was actually interesting.
My phone did not have I don't remember, but I don't know why I did not play Pokemon ever.
You are into Snapchat, man.
Yeah.
Let's not forget your Snapchat era.
I had a Moto E with only back camera.
Yeah, you
And
used to have
take selfies like this. I used to take selfies like this. I probably was the one pioneer of, was one of the pioneer who, use selfies as like that. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
remember.
I still have pictures of me taking selfies like that. My
What
God.
was your snap score? Do you use this still?
I do use it, but not as regular as.
Okay.
But my snap score
Is that the same account which you used
Yeah,
back
yeah.
in Moto E?
It's the same. I think I have like 25,000. Not much.
Yeah. People.
Oh yeah, they have in lakhs and all. My God, people are force back in the day.
Good times, man.
But I think so. Yeah, we were talking something about Jelly Bean, right? Yours was Jelly Bean on your phone.
Yeah, yours was Kit Kat.
Mine
Started at Kit
Moto E
Kat.
was Kit Kat.
Yeah.
A B C D E F G H I J K. Yeah.
Yeah.
K.
Yours
Kit Kat
was
was
Kit
mine.
Kat. Yeah.
I used Kit Kat. K. I used Marshmallow. K. Lollipop. Nougat. I didn't use it. Oh, wait, what version are we in right now? Android?
13.
There's no name for it.
No.
They removed it.
Yeah.
They didn't finish the whole alphabets, kada.
They stopped. They stopped.
They stopped at what? Lollipop? L M K L.
Marshmallow, lollipop,
Nougat.
nougat.
Oh, there's nothing more. Oreo? Was there Oreo?
I don't know.
Andy, can you check what was the last Android version? Android version candy name. Yeah. So yeah.
It was not candy, it was desserts. That's
Yeah,
all.
desert. Yeah. So we used Kit Kat. Yeah, I think Moto E was the first phone to get a Kit Kat,
Yes.
the mass-produced
You
Kit Kat.
would have that Android One program for what do you call Moto E.
Early.
You would that was stock Android with no
yes.
bloatware.
God, Moto was really good back then. It has become shit right now after Lenovo took over.
The Razer thing is doing buzz in
Flip
this
phone.
market. Yeah.
It just brings some nostalgia back to people, I think.
Yeah. I mean, let's just talk about the Samsung flip phones.
Oh my God.
They're actually making a good market in India also.
And then because they're relevant, they're
Reliable.
reliable. Yeah,
They're reliable.
Samsung phones are reliable, true.
They're much more
Which were
reliable.
not previous versions, but I think with the price that they put over here, I
Yeah.
think they made it reliable enough for the screen.
But just thinking about the smartphones, what we would have a good 5 phones in a year.
Yeah.
But see, right now it's what 3 months a phone.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And we used to wait for OnePlus's flagship
Oh,
every year.
dude, damn. I still use my OnePlus 3.
Yeah, you're using that right now as a
Yeah.
daily driver.
Yeah, man. OnePlus.
OnePlus 3, yeah?
Yeah, OnePlus
My
3.
God.
Android 9 was 5.
Yeah,
Android
5
8
and-
was Oreo.
Okay, 8 was Oreo, 9 was 5.
P Q నుంచి ఆపేసారు నాకు.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Q తో ఏం డెజర్ట్స్ లేవు.
कुर्बानी का बेटा.
Yeah.
Being a true Hyderabadi man.
Yeah. Kurbani Kamra. Google. Please keep it out. Q Android version Kurbani Kamra. Yeah, that was yeah. So OnePlus. Yeah.
I still use my OnePlus 3. I have no issues.
My friend. Yeah, exactly. My friend has a OnePlus One.
Oh.
I saw this was not today, but it was 3-4 years ago. I saw a
Okay.
OnePlus One working model. He's not using it, but he's just kept it as a side piece and all. But it's a working model. I like the way how it looked back in the day.
Yeah.
The curved back.
The curved back. It used to have what? Sandstone back or something. They used to market it.
What has become to OnePlus?
And the OnePlus One would have what? CyanogenMod or something, man. They
What was
collabed with
Cyanogen?
CyanogenOS and have made that phone. Later it went on to some I don't know, Oxygen OS beta or something. And the 2 it started with Oxygen OS, so I'm sure with that. Later 3 they have refined their
HydrogenOS.
no, it's Oxygen. Now it's the Oxygen and
Now it's Color OS. You know what's Color
is it?
OS?
I know Color OS
It
from
is
what?
Lenovo,
yeah.
Oppo.
Not Oppo, not Lenovo.
Yeah,
It's
Oppo.
Oppo.
It's Color OS. It's actually, it's not. We're not even saying that. It's actually inscribed into the developer options. You can see Color OS as an option, as a name over there. That's how bad OnePlus has spiraled down to.
Kalpe had a vision.
Yeah.
Kal had a vision.
It's good that he came out. He started some brand.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing was good. I think I had the first product. Nothing.
You had a nothing year one, right?
Year one. Yeah, but it's still working. I think I bought it 4-5 months after launch. I was waiting for it.
Yeah.
You
You
had-
got it
you
on
had-
sale, right? If I'm not wrong.
I do the 1,000 off, but I actually needed an earphone, some premium. I wanted to buy with the first earnings and all, so I just bought it. But do you know what? Before they even launched, they just announced nothing,
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
they even offered
They tease.
shares of the company for the general public to buy at
Discounted rate.
at a very discounted rate. It's
Okay.
not even the public yet, so
Yeah.
at a discounted rate, you mean it's an angel investor kind of time.
Okay.
That was the time when Kunal Shah of Cred, Casey Neistat, all these big names in the industry has invested in nothing back then. So when that round finished, they opened up to the public some $5 million or something like that. That was the market they wanted to raise that. I had to invest around 6,000 rupees minimum bid.
Okay.
If I should have, I don't know.
Yeah, if you have actually not bought the earphones and bought the shares, then you could have actually.
Yeah, 6,000 was a minimum lot buy size.
Okay.
I just didn't
Was
trust
that a lucky draw or it was just.
I never really did that research. It was like I was about to go there, but I was only earning 4,000 rupees per month back then. So, like, that's too expensive for me.
Even you bought in nothing but.
Yeah. Nothing is still not an established. They don't have an established USP as a thing, except for the fact that they have good design.
I don't know, man. That's just a gimmick.
It's a marketing gimmick, I think.
Just a gimmick. Having some fancy light in the back.
Exactly.
I mean, you can even have your friend screen as a notification, right?
Yeah. And
someone actually
the nothing ear design was revolutionary with the way they showed the internals of earbuds.
The clear thing was actually good design choice.
But yeah, the nothing phone was the phone was not that great. They wanted to go for a mid.
The design choices having those fancy light, I don't know. And they just wanted to stand out, if I'm not wrong. True. But comparing it with what they compare with the same price range of Pixel 6a, it has this is 90 Hertz and the nothing is 120. I guess that's the only point where you can actually buy a nothing.
Nothing's a good secondary phone rather than a primary daily driver. With the 30,000 is still a huge price for somebody, but we're in an age where everybody has a.
I would suggest buying for a Pixel 6a.
Does Pixel still offer that Google One subscription like that?
No.
They removed it?
It doesn't. What stopped at Pixel 2 or 3? No, it supported at 2. It stopped at 3. If I'm not wrong.
At least complimentary, I think they're giving it.
Yeah, they are giving a complimentary, I guess, for 6 months or something. That's fine. At least that's just getting into the ecosystem.
Yeah. I think they're doing with it then. So yeah, talking about ecosystem.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the biggest ecosystem that exists on the planet.
The fruit which Apple,
the forbidden fruit.
Yeah.
The Apple. So why do you hate Apple?
I don't hate Apple. I like the design choices, but they force people onto it. I mean, I don't know. In the back then, it was actually a culture where if you have an iPhone, you're legendary.
Yeah.
If you have an iPhone, you're out of league. I guess we can't even reach that stage. People used to discriminate having an Android and an Apple. Now it is actually, I mean, the Android features are much more I don't think it's established. The variant of Android softwares are much more than Apple's, and the USP of buying an Apple is it's secure.
Yes. A little bit reliability as well, I would say some.
Yeah. And if will you call it reliable if your own company makes your phone slower after a year? Can we even call it reliable?
That's a good point.
Making their own hardware slower in a year, I don't know.
Well, they do claim that it is because of so that the phone stays for a longer period.
Okay, so I don't know. It was back Apple 4 or something. They used to have a very large amount of complaints about network issues. Then Apple made not an announcement, or I don't know where this actually a rumor or an actual thing. They actually posted that the customers who were using their product were holding the phone wrong. That was the main reason for.
What is holding a phone wrong?
I don't know, man.
What? My God.
The phone needs to be in a pocket, right? I don't know if even that stops at network, then why is it even portable, if I would ask?
That's very stupid though.
That-
See, I was an Android hater for a very long. Sorry. I was an iPhone hater because of the fact that I could not afford it, not because of these. Because I could not afford it, I used to hate Apple. But once I got into the ecosystem, I have an iPhone and I have an iPad which I use with. And I have an iPhone and an iPad, and it's seamless. The copy paste thing, switching over to tabs.
They made that very seamless.
Yes.
Is what I would say.
You can take calls, even though my iPad is a Wi-Fi one and not a cellular one. I can still make a call, not make a call, but take a call on my iPad.
Okay.
You can take a call via your MacBooks. And of course, you can take a call via.
But at least I would say their watches are crazy.
The ones that are very reliable.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah.
I wish an app like an Android watch would be such a reliable one.
And very accurate. I mean, of course, it comes at a huge price markup.
Yeah, and at least it's fine, man. I want to say it's very seamless, and actually, it feels like the urge to charge it very constantly, or it being disconnected when you actually rely on something.
Yeah. So, see, that's the thing, right? The reason you have a soft corner to an iWatch rather than an iPhone is, I would say, because iWatch has no competitors out there in the market. There is no other product like iWatch which is very reliable and which is available to the mass market. But we have we take an iPhone 13 or 14 and you have similar powerful enough Android phones out there. So because you have a choice over here, you choose to ignore the fact that they're trying to push me into the ecosystem. But if you like an iWatch because you think this is the best in
like the technology behind the iWatch, because if you buy an iWatch without having an iPhone, I would ask my friends, it won't even turn on. You actually need to scan their QR only to show the time. What is the purpose of even having a watch without an iPhone?
That's true.
You can't even see the bloody time.
They definitely force you into the ecosystem.
Yeah, so speaking about not having a good watch, there is a powerful watches in Android also, but it won't give you the battery life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least the features aside, what would I say is having it connected, the connectivity and the battery is my concern in what Android watches are facing. But yeah, at least considering the coming Pixel in the October, actually it's been
Pixel
rumored.
has a watch review.
Yeah.
Rumored or
It is rumored in the October release with the Pixel, if I'm not wrong.
Pixel
I guess
7,
8. I guess they'll just release 8 and tease for the watch.
How long?
In the later Google I/O, I guess they'll.
You think it'll be reliable? Yeah. Talking about Google I/O, I've seen that there's a meme out there where Sundar Pichai has mentioned AI for 30 or 35 times on the entire presentation. The whole presentation, if you give me a bottom line, it was AI.
Yeah. And if you talking about presentation, if you go for an Apple event, they'll tell it's the first ever thing. Nobody has done it. Yeah, which is not.
I think I've recently seen a Marcus Brownlee's video about explaining about Apple's keynote presentations. He very clearly mentions that Apple never compares themselves with other markets.
They'll just compare with what leading product in the market. Leading product.
They always compare with this is faster than the previous iPhone.
Yes.
This M2 Ultra is faster than M2 Max.
They don't give an actual score. They just tell you in a
20%.
percentage.
It's 20% faster. Yeah. It's all marketing gimmicks, of course.
Yeah. They have a good marketing team and PR presentation.
With Steve Jobs is marketing.
Oh yeah.
The legendary iPod reveal was. Do you know the legendary iPod? The way iPod was launched into the whole market.
iPod, okay.
Yeah. So he's on stage. He's talking about what if you can have no. You know the jeans that we wear, they have a small
Yes.
you were to put coins in it.
Yes.
So he stands on there, and he's like, do you know what this pocket is used for? And he removes an iPod from that particular.
The iPod Shuffle you're talking
the
about.
small one, not the big
That's
one.
Shuffle. Yeah.
I don't know which one was launched before. Maybe the bigger one was launched.
I don't know.
Yeah, but he removes it from that,
Okay.
and he says that this is your iPod. This will have a million songs in the
Okay.
palm of your hand. Tell me that's not the greatest marketing reveal of a tech product ever.
Yeah.
I don't know. And even the iPhone release as well. I mean, people got bonkers mad. It's still one of the most viewed video on YouTube. It's great what it, all your songs in one app, all your emails in one app.
Even they were actually, big on internet browser back then, the
Yeah.
Safari.
Yeah. My God, he was a marketing legend.
Yeah.
And it has gone. So people think that Tim Cook has spoiled the company, but I don't think so. He was the one who. Steve Jobs was more of a.
He had a engineering type of stuff, if I'm not wrong.
Yes. Steve Jobs was like
Yeah.
this unreliable kind of person in
Yeah.
the company, while Tim Cook was the one who was keeping it or holding it
Yeah.
together. And I think he's doing good. I would say, no, man. It's already a profitable company.
Yeah, what is the difference between an iPhone 13 and 14?
Oh, there is actually nothing. Even the iPhone 13 case fits to an iPhone
Yeah.
14 case. I have an iPhone 13. I
Yeah.
tried it on an iPhone 14 and the case fits on that. But yeah, there's no innovation as such. But on the other side of the spectrum, the phones aside, the recent they have made a progress with iMac. We don't really use it. We don't really need the use for it of such powerful Macs. But my God, there is an M2 Max Ultra chip on an iMac Studio, and motherfucker, that's so fucking insane. That is so fucking powerful. It can render 8K footages. Render, not edit.
Yeah.
8K footages. 8 footages at the same time. 8 or 16 footages at the same time of 8K resolution.
They were always focused on the creators.
Yes.
Apple was always focused on the creators.
At least the
and taking
Mac side. At least the Mac side, they were focused on the
creators.
And yeah, although it is a ridiculously expensive machine, I think
Yeah.
it's 10-15 lakh. I think that's just a Mac. But yeah, it is definitely the most powerful chip that ever exists.
And they having no upgradability is their actual downside. Paying that much premium on a device and it stopping you at what? Let's consider they give you a 1 TB hard disk or something. Still they are capping you at 1 TB for the price.
That's a
which you're
monopoly
paying
they
for.
have. They have a monopoly so that you can buy an expandable storage from Apple.
Or the connectors which
Yeah.
they need to transfer this.
I mean, ultimately, it's a business that they need to run. So once they've found that, I have monopoly and I can force people, that's business.
I
That's
actually watched a video yesterday. The previous gen iPad is compatible with the Apple Pencil. No, wait.
I think
I guess it's with the iPads which have USB-C, but the previous gen Apple Pencil which needs the charging with the
iPad
that-
connector, yes.
the Thunderbolt connector.
Yeah, that's
The lightning port, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The lightning. And you need to buy an 800 rupees adapter for the
Pencil to work.
the Type-C to
Yes.
lightning.
Yeah, see, that's how you force things to the people, definitely. But it's fine. I think. Have you seen the Vision Pro
Yeah, I've seen the launches, man.
launches?
Yeah, and the MKB HD review.
Yeah, the 90-minute review. My God, wow.
But I actually think what is the whole purpose of showing their eyes?
Just so that
Is that a privacy concern? Like other people are even looking you through the headset?
just
Is
to
that
create
it?
interactability? We're talking with each other. we're
Remove the headset, man. Remove the headset. If you
Meta.
actually want to have that human touch.
As I said, we're moving forward to the digital race, not backward. So we need that. See, Meta Quest Pro is their Meta VR headset.
Yeah.
It has this very unique feature where there are cameras inside the VR headset which
Okay.
scans your face
Okay.
and creates a digital avatar in the metaverse.
Okay.
So that, when we're sitting in a conference room or a meeting and I'm laughing at something, my digital avatar in the VR
Will change the expression.
will also laugh.
Okay.
So and the eyesight as well, it tracks your eyesight in
Okay.
MetaQuest.
Okay.
So that, when I'm talking to you over here, you know that, okay, he's interacting with me, and it creates a more of a good conversation thing.
Okay. Apple
Apple just update to max level where Vision Pro, you can just look at something and just do this,
Yeah.
and it clicks on it.
Yeah.
I think Mark Zuckerberg have shit his pants the day they launched the Vision Pro.
But to be honest, I don't think so. Taking a calls on a headset is reliable.
Yeah, you're saying that now.
We don't even know like the on time with the battery which they have.
Oh yeah, it's very bad. It's I think 2 hours. It's not even they have advertised it as you can watch a movie with a good AR, but the movie length is what, 2 hours?
But at least what they have done is it is cable free. The charging cable is what tied to your belt buckle, if I'm not wrong.
Yes. I think they did something. Yeah. I think MKBHD explained something about that.
At least that part is actually good.
Weightless. They made it weightless.
I don't know.
A little bit.
It might be
From
fatiguing.
What the usual mass market products. I have used a VR headset. We have a HTC Vive. This is too big. Here there is some shit.
Okay.
There's a wire hanging over here. There's no movability, but all that has been addressed over here. Apple took his sweet time and put their R&D into what do people...
They do this every time.
Right? Yeah.
They think something, they innovate what the mass market is using right now and make a very good, clean product.
And an interesting observation with the Vision Pro. They never mentioned gaming in their entire keynote.
What I would say is actually the game developer needs to have a good time to...
Yeah, that's why they're releasing it after. They haven't released the date yet, so that's why they're taking the time to release it. But yet, at least they need to at least mention, because every other, even Meta or every other company which has released the VR, they focus entirely on the metaverse, the gamification of the metaverse using your VR headset.
Yeah, Apple was more into conference.
Working around, just hanging out with your people, watching a movie. I don't know why. I don't know what they're hiding or what their plans are in the future with gamification. But yeah, I think if anyone, Apple could really do well with the game engines, I would say. With the money they have.
Yeah, they can actually do that. Right?
With the money
they have a small city.
Yeah. Oh my God. What is that? Apple in California?
Apple headquarters at
Apple Park. Yeah.
They have a small city inside.
Yeah. It's too good. Yeah. So, talking about VR and movie watching experiences, let's let go of the tech part of the podcast and we'll just talk about. I think we'll talk about the first animes. I think the anime that started anime.
Yeah, my first anime.
It was Magi. Was Magi your first anime?
Yeah, I guess Magi. Then it was Code Geass. Then I guess Noragami was my third.
Noragami?
I was hooked on.
Where is Death Note?
After Noragami, man.
No.
Yeah.
My interesting. I still remember this. I watched season 2 of Magi.
Okay.
Because back in the day we didn't have. So we only had season 2 in your phone. I watched season 2. Then I watched season 1 and I was like, I know what's going to happen. I know what's spoiler. I just left it. And then began the actual revolution within me, Death Note.
Yeah.
My God, what an anime was that.
Have you watched Full Metal Alchemist though?
Yes. I haven't seen the Brotherhood part.
Yeah,
I didn't know Brotherhood existed back in the day.
Okay.
But I was Full Metal Alchemist.
Somewhere down the line, FMF Brotherhood will be the one
Classic.
I actually love their screenplay, man. Very good. Yeah. And the dark aspect also.
I remember very little, but I only remember this one particular, the dog, the girl, infusing them together. Yes. My God.
Even I guess, was it Another or Erased? Where a girl slips down the stairs and
Is that the umbrella that goes? My God. the show is such a the way it started is very cute.
Even I guess the raindrops in the background actually makes it so immersive. Back then, we used to watch it in a very dark room with headphones with full volume.
And it was scary as fuck. The way it truly immersed us into this is anime.
I guess it's another only.
We watched Beyblade, we watched Bakugan, and now
Beyblade,
we watched
Bakugan, Digimon.
Digimon. God, I used to have that Bakugan's.
Me too. Man. I used to collect the Cheetos. They used to give us Pokemon Tazos, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
I used to have a huge collection of those.
We used to. I don't think you were part of that, but me, Cybercard, and other friends, we used to do that Beyblade tournaments.
Okay.
Some rich guy in our colony had a stadium. A stadium. And we bought. Okay.
Yeah.
So some rich guy had a stadium, and we used to go to his house and used to do Beyblade tournaments. And we actually fucking believed that they listen to us, and we used to shout on top of our voices. We are into it, just do that. Oh my god, the Beyblade tournaments were crazy back then.
Good old days.
So we were talking about anime. Okay, we were going back to the Digimon. Will take a lot of time.
And what?
So, I think, have you seen the big three? What have you watched in the big three?
Naruto. Yeah. Naruto. Not even Boruto. I don't even want to watch Boruto. Man.
No, I've seen the first 1-2 episodes of Boruto.
My friends giving me the story, I feel nah.
Sasuke battles with a dinosaur.
Yeah, I've seen that.
What the fuck was that? Sasuke battles a dinosaur.
T-Rex.
They go back in. I'm very interested in the fact that they go back in time. Sasuke go back in time to meet the younger Naruto.
Yeah.
I wish, but just for that part, we can't endure the whole shit that Boruto is.
I don't know where Boruto is going. So tell me about your Black Clover experience, which you were talking about. I
watched 70 episodes and then I was like, I stopped for some reason. For some reason, I think I didn't go forward with it.
I watch anime. I used to watch it a good pace.
We used to watch anime. We used to binge it like crazy.
The vibes which Black Clover and the hype moments which it gave me had very good moments in my head.
I think that's Attack on Titans for me.
Yeah. Sadly, I'm not.
Yeah, sure. I don't know why it's a cultural phenomenon. There's no other anime that has an ending like that.
Does your audience know about your tattoo?
Oh yeah, no. Check it out, bitches. That means Tatakaya in Japanese. I'll put a good picture. So I'm so influenced with Eren Yeager's character that I etched his dialogues on my neck. My god, I could not wait for the anime to end, so I just read the manga and...
Is it actually finished? Is the manga...
The manga is finished. The manga is done.
So is the story ended or
story ended for sure, definitely, but it's like that kind of story where Naruto has a very good ending. They get married and it's like happily ever after story.
Yeah.
And
Spoiler alert.
I didn't say who he gets married to.
Oh.
So
do you want to?
No. It'll be evident soon, I guess. With where you are in the season, I think it'll be evident slowly.
The pain arc is done. It will actually be established.
So Shippuden will be evident who he gets to marry. But some anime they have good happy endings. Bleach had a happy ending. There are many animes which have happy ending. But Attack on Titans has an ending.
Okay.
It's not happy. It's not sad. It just ends. You feel, what happened? Why did this happen? Why did it had to come to this point?
Okay.
You could have avoided a lot.
Okay.
So that's what Attack on Titan does to you. And,
at least hearing that, I would I don't know. I'm gonna watch that.
It's a very entertaining. I've watched it 3 times, bro. What the fuck?
Really?
Yeah,
Damn.
I don't really rewatch anything, not
Okay.
even any shows or
Yeah.
movies or anything. I don't even rewatch movies. But Attack on Titans is the only show which I rewatched 3 times. The music, dude, the music, man. I mean, okay, Naruto has a very catchy intro. Everybody has a good intro and all, but
Tokyo
The
Ghoul,
back-
man. We are forgetting
Oh.
Tokyo Ghoul.
my God, Tokyo Ghoul.
Talking about the soundtracks.
Unravel.
Yeah.
It was my ringtone for a long time. My God. It was too good. It was too good.
That was my, I guess, starting five animes, I guess.
Yeah, probably that's a turning point.
Yeah.
Death Note.
It established don't go on a blind date. That's a good point.
But yeah, oh my God, Tokyo Ghoul.
Take
Talking
your
about
precautions.
music. Tokyo Ghoul was too good. And yeah, see, Tokyo Ghoul had an established, they had a good OP opening.
Yeah, I think so.
And Attack on Titans had a good music all throughout the season.
Yes. Even, I guess, this Attack on Titan music, they are even have a concert.
Yeah.
People were going, yeah.
Sasage.
Yeah, dude.
Everybody in the stadium does this. And they have a red color thing on this. It indicates
Okay.
the whole.
Okay.
It means give your heart.
Okay.
Give your heart, my soulless. My God, there's a very. Sharan, you should watch Attack on Titans. man.
Yes, I will.
See, I told you the ending because you can watch it right now because today itself they released the final season part 3.
So, is there a part 4 too?
I don't think they have enough story left for the part 4. They just released the new visuals for part 3 and it
Is
looks
it a visual or is the anime gonna start?
not yet. No, it's a visual.
Okay. I guess I'll just wait for the
It's
part.
a long time, bro. It'll take if it comes and it'll end. It'll take easily another 6 months.
Oh, okay.
So just start off.
Okay.
You'll have fun, I'm sure. Because, okay, just watch the first episode. I'm sure you're gonna get hooked.
No, actually, I have seen the whole first season.
Okay.
Then I don't know why. I just stopped because it released after a year or so.
See, I don't want to reveal much, but for the first 3 seasons, it feels like, okay, it's just another regular anime. These people are fighting against some big creatures. And all.
Yeah.
But as soon as you
The
step into
only
season,
thing which actually hooked on to the anime was the basement and the key.
my God, season 3 ending is the basement
Is the reveal. Okay.
And season 4 starts off at a note you could not even imagine
How many seasons are there, man?
Season 1 to 3.
Okay.
Season 4, final part is what's happening. Final season, part 4 or something is happening. I don't know. They made so many iterations. See, they just want to milk. They want to milk what the hype they did. That's how season 4 did.
Okay.
Hype, but they want to milk chestunnaru. It's too good. And the animation, obviously.
Yeah.
Mappa and Wit Studios. They did an amazing job.
Talking about animation, man. Demon Slayer.
Episode 9, Episode 7, The first season.
The
spider thing.
Yeah. Which is episode 13.
Yeah, which broke the internet. Fucking internet, man. It was trending on Twitter. The episode was trending on Twitter just
Episode
because of that
13 or 23.
Something,
I don't know
yeah.
that. But it's crazy. The music.
My God.
The way he slashes her.
If you look at it, it's just another anime where
the only
protagonist-
visuals on the background
Yes.
score make it so hype.
Yes. At some points, if you just when they pan the camera to the forest and the water,
Yeah.
it looks fucking real, man. That's
Later they show it as a reflection, right?
Oh yeah, when the actual character comes
Yeah.
into the scene,
Yeah.
it's an anime. But the trees look very real. The snow looks real in the first initial episode. That's what hooked on to me. But again, it's another anime where the protagonist fights against demons. I mean,
It's the same thing.
Bleach is the same. It's
Naruto,
follows.
yeah.
Just pick something. Pick
Black
an anime.
Clover,
It's either
Naruto.
devils, hollows,
Yeah.
or demons. It's
Or
just,
Titans.
Yeah, Titans. Okay, no. After season 4, it's not. I'm telling you, after season 4, it's not Titans. The Titans are bachas in that, Season 4 is a reveal that nobody expected in the world.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're gonna tell me that when you watch it. But yeah, talking about some crazy experiences in viewing shape. We want to talk about this movie where this guy falls in love with this girl and tries to navigate through the world while making soap.
Yeah, man. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I actually don't remember the name.
You know,
No.
we're not supposed to talk about that.
Yeah. That's the reason which I don't
Yeah.
remember the name.
Yeah. I think that's it.
Yeah,
We should really not talk
No.
about it.
We shouldn't.
Okay, that's the end of
Yeah.
that movie. So yeah, so moving on from other movies, moving on to
Predestination, man.
yeah.
The classic.
Oh God, yes. He goes back in time, or is it a loop? What
Yeah,
is
it
that?
is a loop. It's
a loop, yeah.
Paradox. It's a paradox.
Yeah, he marries himself.
Yeah.
He gives birth to himself,
Yeah.
and that birth is the one who goes back in time to again marry himself.
Yes.
What?
Yes. The protagonist goes back, marries himself, gives birth to himself, again goes back and marries himself. That's the loop.
I don't remember.
Something like that.
No. Even he's the villain, if I'm not wrong. The burnt guy? There will be a burnt guy.
Very long time, buddy. But
Yeah.
yeah,
But
it
he
makes
was-
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, the time loop really excelled back in the day. I mean, there were many movies on the time loop concept. There was this triangle,
Yeah, triangle.
very
Triangle,
disturbing
yeah.
motherfucker, and there was this thing about this comet thing, bro. There was a movie.
Ah, yeah, I don't remember.
When the
The
comet
people
passes-
comes to Thanksgiving at the
Yeah.
point, and there are a number of
Yes.
realms. I mean, what is it even called?
Multiverse.
Yeah.
It's a kind of for the time that the comet passes.
Yeah.
They're in a loop, and the moment it reveals, nobody knows that
Yes.
this is the actual
There
person. that is
will be a power outage and all, right?
I mean, Hollywood went through a time where, okay, we need to fuck with time. And they really fucked around with time a lot. Then came the Marvel era. Then came the DC, the superhero era, which made billions of dollars. Talking about superheroes, let's talk about Across the Spider-Verse.
Damn.
Did you see?
I guess even this is a canon event, man. This might be a canon event.
Yeah, it could be. My God. what
But
a-
wait, speaking of that movie, actually I was so hooked at the last moment when it said to be continued on the screen.
You hate
I
it.
just,
Hustled.
God, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. See, I was looking at the time, I knew that, okay, they're gonna leave us on a fucking cliffhanger.
Actually, I was not I was not tracking the time. I was expecting the story to at least end at a point.
Thoda.
Yeah. No spoilers, but yeah.
I think at this point, everybody might have watched
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
till upload just a time that I
Yeah, it's if you haven't watched, just shame on you, man. But-
You're missing on a canon event in your life.
Oh my God. It was too good. The Pavitra Prabhakar scene, the
Yeah.
part, and I mean, nobody would have visualized Mumbai as like that. It was way too intuitive for an Indian
Yes.
audience. And they probably might have saw that India has a huge market.
Yeah,
After China-
that might actually be the
After China, India had a huge market in the movie industry, so it's probably the
They
reason they
actually
tried
wanted
to
to
give it a mainstream, give him a mainstream segment.
even I guess in the Indian, I don't know in actual posters, in the Indian Book My Show posters,
There was
Pavitra Prabhakar in the actual center.
and the Hindi version of the movie had Shubman Gill voicing from
Oh,
Pavitra Prabhakar.
there.
Shubman Gill is a cricketer.
Okay.
He's like the Virat Kohli.
Salla ee part ondile.
But yeah, so the Indian version had Shubman Gill voicing the character, just to bring the popular, just to give the popular audience. And yeah. So I guess on that note,
Yeah.
do you wanna say anything? What do you wanna put out into the world as Sharan? Like before we end the podcast, is there anything?
Nothing, man. Just enjoy.
Alright then, peace out. So before we end the podcast, I think Sharan had a very beautiful idea, very innovative, very new
Not mine though.
idea. So he wanted to write a question, which I'll be asking the next guest that's coming on the podcast. So
Thank you.
That's the question. Alright then. So that's the actual end of the episode. You'll be knowing about the question and the answer in the next episode, which I'm going to ask the next guest. We'll be writing another question for the further guests on this. An innovative idea by Sharan. Thank you so much.
Not mind though.
And,
Peace out.
That's the end of the podcast. Alright, one last word from our sponsors before you leave the video. Look, listen, if you're looking to grow your business at a 10x pace, then I think M&V Digital is the right space, right solution for you. I've seen it, I've tested it, and there's no other better solution than that. So do check them out with the link in the description, and I'll see you in the next episode.